Okay, so she had to go to the fifth dimension. Is that like the band from like California?
No, it's a state of mind. Darkness and nightmares.
Okay, but that was a good band. And they made that song Aquarius. Remember that? Let the sun in.
Was there a sec ago?
The ticket is in the fifth dimension.
So, what is the fifth dimension?
Well, the fifth dimension is kind of like, it's not here and not there. It's like some twilight zone where the stars meet heaven and hell. It's like a place where your mind can escape to when the pressures of the world get too much. I don't know, I'm just like making it up.
I love it, that's what we do, right? Where did you film this? There was a really cool basement, and can I film there?
Yes, you can film there. It's in the basement of my apartment building. And yeah, it's the, just be prepared to enter the fifth dimension, and you may not leave.
Take me to the fifth dimension! Okay, okay. Did not think the fifth dimension would be this scary.
I love the message behind this. Now, you know, my mind always goes really deep, and you're just like, it's not that deep, Vince. You're just overanalyzing it. Stop trying to psychoanalyze events. So for me, it's like, we have to go to these dark places to make our dreams come true. Was that the intent of the film?
Wow, that's great. It is now. That's the intent now. That's better than whatever intentions I had, so I'm going to go with that.
Was the bear and the demon in the fifth dimension, were they like the same character in different parallel universes?
Oh, that's so good. I'm going to go with that too.
Oh no.
That's really good. Thanks a lot.
Oh my God, I love you, Dennis. The first thing that came out is the music. It's amazing. Did you do the music yourself? It was like boop, boop, boop.
I did. That was my version of beatboxing.
That was actually really good. It added character to the film. I think it worked really, really well. So I noticed in the film you didn't really recycle properly, so I'm just gonna point it out there. Is this your first film?
This is my first film, and this is my first film. This is my first film at a film festival.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I don't go that far. Well, of course, anytime. Well, now you're part of this community, and as people know, you can never leave because this is a cult. So.
I don't want to leave.
No, you never want to leave. What was the most challenging part of making this?
Stuffing the breasts was definitely challenging. Actually, it was finding a way to show that I'm like annoyed with all the plastic waste that there is.
There is a lot. I realize that.
Yeah. Luckily, the garbage chute or the recycling area had a lot of recycling that day, because I went back the next day and it had zero. It was cleared out.
So wait, I can do that too, right? I could be like David Bowie in Labyrinth. Baby blue. You guys know what I'm talking about? With the bulge, I could put stuff down there, right?
You can and you should.
I should, yeah. I should. I love the little dance you did when you were just strutting down the street at the end.
Oh yeah.
And then at the end you just cut right when you did this.
Yeah, that was my I feel good about my body image dance.
Was your dance inspired by Tobey Maguire and Spider-Man? When you like
No, it was inspired by my shoes being uncomfortable.
That's pretty funny, Sean.
How long did it take you to make the stuffing in the bra look realistic?
Very quick, because I use socks.
Way more comfortable than plastic.
Is part 2 going to be next month?
We'll do a bunch of them.
But next month, don't you worry.
Next month, don't
Next
worry.
month, that's gonna be a lot of
I'll
fun.
do 2 of them for next month. I'll do only one for next month.
Did you kill Bob?
You killer!
Who, me? No.
I think it's you!
I think it's you. You're the imposter.
So, what was your favorite part about making this film?
Well, my favorite part where Betty that killed Bob.
But I have a question. I have a really good question for you.
No, it's okay. It's a question for you.
I have a question
Don't
for
worry,
you.
got
So,
this.
as I was watching the film, there was like someone returning a grocery cart. What was their reaction? Were they like freaked out?
Yeah, Bob was dead, and while we're trying to search if any murder was from Bob, Betty was very shocked.
Yeah.
Ooh, you want the? What's the question?
Yes, Jesse.
Were they part of the cartel?
Yeah, that's from the shopping cart. That's literally from the shopping cart. Holy Renegade 2.
So you used a drone for this.
Yeah, we used a drone, and it's the same actor on both sides. So the challenge was he played himself.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, he killed himself. That I didn't act in it. There was only one actor, just him.
Now that's really deep, and you know that I'm like really emo deep, and I'm trying to like find the significance and the meaning behind.
Oh, you're reflecting.
I am reflecting.
It took me a long time.
God damn it! Turn that off. Turn that off. I want you to just listen to me. I won't ask you again. I think we could do it differently. I could change. You should have left it alone.
When you drop the mic, it's not your mic, you do it delicately. So there was a line in there where he says, "No, please stop, I can change." Why that specific line? That reached out to me.
He made that up.
Oh.
He had the whole thing. I didn't write any of it.
You might be onto something profoundly significant here. That might change people's lives.
He's a lot deeper than I am.
Oh, nice. I can change. And he's stopping himself from changing. Yes, you got some layers there.
Oh, yeah, it's deep.
Oh my God. So you did
I didn't plan it that way. As I said to you when I sent it to you, I don't know what the hell I made.
I love it, but sometimes it's not for us, the filmmakers, to decide. It's how it's received. It's how it's perceived by the audience and stuff, and it belongs to them at this point. It's out of our hands. It's a beautiful thing. Art does belong to us.
I can do better. I can. No, you just. Wait. This isn't how I wanted it. Please, I think I can do better.
How is it to work with your brother? Because it's familiarity, right?
Yeah,
is he difficult?
No, he's good. He has a lot more experience doing this kind of thing than I do. So yeah, he's in Brockville and he's a part of the theater group down there. So.
And you didn't question your direction at all at any time?
Well, no, it's good. He didn't care much for the looping of the sound at the beginning, but I. That
was interesting. That was effective. That was very surreal. I like that.
Yeah. He didn't care much for that, but.
Well, he has no taste. He's not here. I can say that. Yes, Ben.
Is it your older brother or your younger brother?
He's older than me. Yeah.
Okay, because I did my first film with my older brother, and he said, "I'll be in it, but only if I get to beat you up."
We haven't reached that point yet, but I expect maybe.
If you need to talk to someone, I'm here.
What's your creative process around that?
Just to be honest with you, I'm just trying to learn how to use the camera. So oftentimes it's really just about trying to figure out how to use the camera, and I'm trying to get each skill down before I go to the next one. So like I'm trying to learn how to use sound, and I'm trying to learn, so it's really, at this point, characterization and scripting is sort of down the road a bit.
Now, a lot of times it's accidental. I mean, let's quote Bob Ross. There are no mistakes. Happy accidents. Why did you choose to make it half French and half English?
Because what I wanted to do was to put the viewer in the seat of the indigenous characters and indigenous people, as in being in a world that's not yours, that you can't really fully understand because they're speaking a foreign language, they're talking with concepts that are foreign. So that's what I was going for.
Job.
Je sais pas. Peut-être que tu devrais trouver un job.
I have a job, and I'm a student. What do you think you get when you have student loans and minimum wage?
He was having a hard time finding work because of his criminal background. It's hard. I totally get that. I'm not a criminal because I've never been caught, but it was just looking a certain way. You understand the prejudice, and have you experienced that type of prejudice?
No, because have you seen my face? I look like an angel and extremely white. But I was once called a little dancing Indian, so.
Je suis désolé, mais
On emploie seulement des gens responsables et honnêtes ici, pas des criminels.
Thank you.
You wrote it from the perspective of the baby, correct?
Yes, perspective of the baby. Yeah, that's also what I was going for too. Is because I wanted to talk more about the impact on the family.
Raising a warrior.
Yeah, about raising a warrior, right? I wanted to show that how it impacts them.
Please, I'm begging you, we really need your help.
The only time we see alcohol in the film is the very last shot, pun intended. Come on, it's funny, guys. No, but yes, because I wanted also to go through like, it's all the pain, it's all the struggles that we face, it's all these factors that lead us to try to find remedy in something that's not good for us, or it's not just because, you know, booze, fun, yay. No, it's because it's booze, fun, yay.
If you were face to face with yourself,
I would ask, are you happy?
That's what I would ask.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then what's your secret?
What's the secret? What if they say, no, I'm not happy?
Well then, I guess I would try to help her be happy.
That's pretty deep. I'm pretty shallow. I would just say, can you see my bald spot?
I don't have one, so okay.
Oh, that would be amazing. Please let it be a parallel universe. Right? Oh, wow. Yes, please be a parallel universe. What do you do for a living?
You had to film one side, one character, without yourself feeding lines to that character, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, well, my original idea was to do similar to the other film that like did half recording and like split it together, but my arm when I was acting as the one person kept getting in the way of the mirror, so I didn't want to like have a green screen at the back and it'd be complicated for editing. So the hardest part, I would say.
Were you just reading like the script and saying, okay, this is the part where she asks something and I answer?
Yeah, so I had the script written, so the biggest challenge was actually like prepping for filming because the power went out and then my printer didn't work and nothing else worked. But anyways, so yeah, I had the script and I just basically read it to myself.
Oh wow,
So
do you find it was a challenge, or is it easier to have an actual person say the lines?
It was interesting. I think it's easier having someone else say the line because then the inflection and everything. But it was interesting.
It's not really my film, it's all of their film. And so I really want to give the credit to our crew who, you know, spent 4 days learning with us and growing with us, and then on the last day got to make a film.
Yeah! All right. What was the most frustrating part?
The most frustrating part is that we didn't have more time to work together.
Oh no. That's not what I wanted to hear.
Okay, the most frustrating part was Ben's pizza choices.
Thank you. Right? Did he order from Boston Pizza?
No, I believe it was pizza. Yeah.
Oh, flavored cardboard.
Do you not love your crew, Ben? What are you doing?
No, I'm just kidding. It was great.
The scene where he opens the box and it's spinning, how did you have to time that?
Well, that one actually spun pretty well. I just kind of spun it, had to place it down lightly so it didn't like shift in the box.
And then you open the box and it's still spinning?
Technically I did that as a joke, but we ended up using it in the movie, kind of.
But your desire for greatness will not bring you the contentment you seek. Every time you come back with some shiny new object in your arms.
I love in the darkness where you have like an old-fashioned gas or oil lamp. And that's cool because it illuminates everywhere around you. But normally you would just have a flashlight, right?
Yes.
But cinematically, it's brilliant. I just
It's
want to say
electric.
that. It's electric.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Where's that tower? Because Jessie was saying she wants to climb it.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
So I was looking at Reddit at 4 in the morning, as one does. And
So you hate yourself.
You know, I was just looking at abandoned places on Reddit, and there was like, oh, abandoned radio tower in Greeley. I could not even put an address in to get there. I had to put coordinates into the GPS in order to get there. And we had to walk for about a half hour through this field and through all this brush to get to it. It was very late at night. We definitely were not supposed to be there.
Oh, safe sets, people. Safe sets.
Where was that cave? Like, what was that cave you guys shot?
Like Philippe?
Lusk Caves.
Like Philippe?
Yeah, like Philippe. Just by Parent Beach. So there's about an hour hike out from Parent Beach to get to that cave. We hiked for about an hour each way, and only shot for about 20 minutes in the cave.
So why the Vanier? Do you live in Vanier?
I did for like a minute a year ago. And so we worked on the project together. Oh, thanks. I'm a little nervous with these things.
Oh no, they're all drunk. No one cares.
It's different when you're on a screen and then looking at everybody.
Just imagine them naked.
Pretend karaoke.
Okay. So a year ago, we were living in Vanier for a very short time, and one day I was walking across the street with my son, and this one hooker slams this other hooker against this thing, rips her skirt off, starts spanking them, looking for money. And I looked at my son, who was looking kind of horrified. I was like, "That's okay, it's Vanier," and I pulled him away from me. That's how that happened.
So like a really aggressive spank or like a naughty spank?
She went for it. She's like, "Oh yeah."
Well, that's very conflicting. Okay, so Madame de l'Homme. I love that name.
Yeah. Just shout.
Hi, I'm Eve, you know, the original.
Everything was just done on the spot, so we had talked for hours planning everything, but we didn't come up with what we were going to do until we were there. And
it was spontaneous.
Spontaneous.
Yeah.
So you had an overall idea of the script, but a lot of it was improvised, right?
Yeah, so we had an idea of location and what characters are what. We had planned the one with Meredith at Extent, but we all came up with our own character backgrounds and stuff like that to bring forward. And
then we just stuck them in situations and recorded it. And then she took. We had 10 minutes of movie and counting. And then we had things that had to be added to it. And then we had to have it reduced to 7 minutes. And I think she did an amazing job. It was all her editing that down.
Absolutely.
They're special girls. Each one unique.
Oh yeah, our audio was all over the place because we had my air conditioner to deal with that I didn't think to turn off. We had traffic sounds. Some things were quiet, some were loud. For the same continuations of scenes. Like, I don't know how you did it. I don't know how you helped her. I don't know how it managed to come together.
But it feels good though. You were happy with the result?
oh my gosh, it's better than I could have ever imagined. And
We learned a lot.
Oh yeah.
A lot. We made a lot of notes and we had a lot of ideas, but there was absolutely no scripted dialogue. Right? Like we just kind of put ourselves in the scene and kind of walked around and just stuff came out and then it was all stitched together.
Except for the branch, so Delaney's brilliant.
Well, we just had the idea of sending them down to branch, but we still didn't write that out.
No, that's true.
We just had the idea of, wouldn't it be funny if they went to the bank, but it was a river bank, so they went to the branch and that's where they keep their money. And
I went to the branch. I even talked to the geese.
Excuse me? Do you guys know which branch it is?
So is Madame de l'Homme going to come back with her brothel?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, they're going to have all kinds of adventures.
The Vanier, did you send it to the mayor of Vanier?
No, but it is going to be.
Just do it, fucking do it.
There's a mayor of Vanier?
That's the worst thing that could happen.
We need him for a John.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Wind.
It was a lot of wind, yes.
A lot of wind.
And unfortunately, the day that we filmed, it was fairly windy, and we didn't hear it on set, and it was just, yeah.
And the microphone was just from the camera, or was there a separate microphone?
No, it was from the camera.
Oh, there's actually a little windshield you can put on the little microphone on the camera, little screen.
Oh,
yeah, look
okay.
into that. Or you can just makeshift yourself, a little piece of nylon or fluffy thing, just put it on, and it absorbs the wind, it helps. Instead of going...
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
That's cool.
Trade me your voice and I will give you legs. Real legs, not frog legs.
She was Ursula's sister, and so she sort of knew that she had the powers, but because my reasoning and what I was wanting was the long legs of a frog, and then only being able to sing Crazy Frog songs, it sort of went horribly wrong.